Does this work? Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay, nice. Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay, nice. Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay, nice. Okay, okay, nice. Hello? Uh, Hello?
Are you live streaming?
Uh, yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Alright, so are we supposed to I'm Christian? Oh, like, are we supposed to be talking about how God is real or something? Or like,
I mean, that's one of them. Yeah, it's a Q and A, questions and answers. I basically answer questions.
oh, okay. Do you pray for a living?
You said what?
Do you pray for a living?
Yes.
Okay. Mm, do you go to a church?
Sometimes, yeah. And if I don't, then I just listen to one online.
So what?
If I don't, I mean usually yes, but if I don't, I go and listen to one online. Like I don't know if you heard of him, but his name is John. No, not John. Philip Anthony Mitchell, Michael, I believe. John Anthony
Feel
Mitchell.
it actually. Uh, okay. Well, um, do you want to hear Jesus' voice? Why am I starting? Do you want to hear Jesus' voice?
I don't think we really have a voice of Jesus.
Okay. Are you a professional Christian?
Uh, what's
Huh?
a professional Christian? What is a professional Christian?
Uh, it's like where you pray almost every day.
I mean, I would say so. Yeah.
What live stream is it? Alrighty. So, um, do you love Jesus?
Yes.
Do you hate Jesus?
You said what?
Never mind. Okay, so do you like Jesus too?
Yeah.
Um, do you wish you could meet Jesus?
Oh yes, yes, I do. Yes, I wish I could meet Jesus.
Alright, same. Alright, so what do you do for a living when you're a Christian?
Well, what do I do for a living? Well, I do a lot of things. I wrestle, I do boxing, I go to school. But yeah,
Bruh, I kind
I
of feel like it's jail code. Oh,
it's a good way to learn. But yeah,
so yeah. What? Wait, did you pray to me?
yes,
How many times?
at least five.
Oh, I thought you did it 4 times, and it was so close. Alright. So let's. Okay, so let's see. Um, do you let's see. Do you read the Bible?
Oh, yes, yes.
Like half the Bible or like just a little?
Well, I read like a chapter every day.
Like different chapters?
Yeah, different chapters, yes.
Alright. 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 Um, wait, if somebody says Jesus is not real, would you prove to them that Jesus is?
Oh, yes, of course I would, yes.
Alright, how would you do that?
I would tell them the historical evidence.
Historical evidence?
Basically, oh yeah. So historical evidence is basically like evidence, or like like evidence evidence from history, like in the past.
Oh, like Jesus created you like that?
Like history that he was a real person. Uh, like people wrote about Jesus and people spoke about Jesus.
Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Alright, so are you a fan of Jesus? Are you a fan?
A fan of Jesus?
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Okay. Are you a fan of God?
yes. Well, Jesus is God in human form.
Well, I mean though, like everybody says that God is his father.
Well, yes. So, basically, Jesus, um, how do I put this? So Jesus is God in human form. So God came down to earth as a human, which is Jesus. So God came to earth through Mary as a human, which is Jesus, God in human form. So yeah.
Alright, no, I get it.
Hmm.
Alright. So, if somebody has beef with you in this game, would you beat them back?
No,
So you would just let their account get banned or their VC?
pretty much, yeah.
Nah, that is so funny. I kind of do that too, but like not always. Anyway, so okay, I've already got a question. Okay, okay. So do you believe that Jesus created you?
Yep.
Alright, that's true. Alright, I'm low-key running out of questions here. Okay. So did okay, did you read the Bible at least 5 times?
In my whole life,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Okay. How about 10 times?
Oh yeah.
Alright. So how much did you actually read it? Like
Well, I'm not
50?
sure. I don't
Like
know.
50? Okay.
I don't really know. It's hard to count. It's hard to count that.
Alright. What do you think? Wait. What was the Earth created in? Wait.
Like,
Like, was it like? Wait. What do you think the Earth was created in?
well, the Bible, huh?
Like 4.8 billion years ago, right?
Well, yeah.
Or 4.9.
I forgot. Let me see.
Are you in?
So the Earth was created like 4.5 or like 4.5 billion years ago. Yeah.
Oh, I said 4.8 or 9. I was so behind. Anyway, okay, okay. Um, do you think? Wait, do you think God made seeds?
Yes.
Alright, I actually did not know that. I thought humans did it. So yeah. Um, I only have like 3 questions left. Okay. So, do you believe that? Um, do you believe that Jesus made planets?
I mean, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think God do you think God made trees? Like did he
Yeah.
grew it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my teacher said that humans did it, so I don't know. Well, I think I believe Christians, I think maybe. So I think that's correct, or she's lying. Okay. So yeah. Um, do you think God made electricity?
Electricity.
Yeah. Me?
I would say that's human made.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Do you think God made? Let's see. Do you think God made? Okay, I have one question because like I ran out. So yeah. Um. Do you think that every time you die, Jesus decides if you go to heaven or yeah, or at 8?
You said what?
8. Do you believe in that when you die you go to heaven or 8? When
Oh,
you die.
oh. Well, it depends on if you trust in Jesus or not.
Yeah, I trust him. I trust him. I've been always trusting him, like my whole life.
Good. That's great. That's great.
But like they keep on saying, like and subscribe if you believe in Jesus. I just did that because there's embedded at that point, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
I got a question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what's your name? Outlaw. I think we. Ah, ow. Anyways, like I was saying, I think we debate. I mean, not debated, but I think we debated with each other before. Like we. It's kind of hard to explain. Like I was in one of your servers and I was helping.
Who, me?
It was like a
Uh,
long time ago.
I think I remember. I think. Not sure.
Yeah, well, we were debating about what heaven was like and Adam and Eve, stuff like that.
Oh, me or who?
Long time ago. Not like a year or something, but like a couple months.
Wait,
Oh, I'm
me
not
or
sure.
who? Wait, me or who?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm obviously Christian, but anyways, do you believe Jesus knows the hour?
Huh?
The hour? What do you mean by like the time he will return?
Yep.
The Bible says he does not know, only the Father.
Well, yeah, actually, Jesus does in Acts 1, verse 6. So the tense of Acts 1, verse 6 is just that Jesus does know. It's just that he can't, he's not supposed to present the hour. So I
Right.
got stuck on disobey a long time, so I just decided to help others out.
Wait, what's your tip? Why am I stuttering?
So, like, it's not his job to tell us the hour.
So what? Wait, okay. So what's your channel so I can see your live?
Oh, I mean, I would say so. Yeah. That makes sense. I never even knew that.
Yeah. So if anybody tried to go with the argument, just say he does, but he just doesn't present it to us.
All right, I'm gonna say Fortnite, but I could hear my echoing. I could hear my literal echoing. So goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow. When you wish to serve.
Hello.
So I was wondering if you could do my
Uh,
question in chat.
why do we believe in God?
Yeah.
Because based on the evidence, based on the evidence, I see that there could be a creator.
Could you provide me with that evidence?
Provide you with the evidence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Host, mind if I
So,
help?
I mean, yeah, you can, yeah.
You could talk first though.
Okay, well, I'm not. So I have like the full debate for it, but like I'm just going to give you like the summary for it. So the first one is evidence from the universe, which is like cosmological fine tuning. The universe had a beginning. Big Bang confirms a start, which points to a cause beyond space, time, and matter. The universe is finely tuned for life. Number two, there's moral evidence. Number three, there's historical evidence. Number four, experimental, not experimental, experiential evidence.
Could you elaborate on historical?
To add on that, to add on that, uh, most of the arguments atheists or agnostics refer to just wouldn't be credible enough to conclude that God doesn't exist. And plus, every argument, if you could give me, I'll try my best to debunk it, but I'm pretty sure I debunked every most famous one.
All
Because
right.
yeah, I don't. Huh? Wait. You said elaborate on the historical evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so for once, or for the first, oh, okay, my first point, right? Do you believe Jesus was a real person?
Yeah.
Do you believe he was crucified? Hello? Do you believe Jesus was crucified?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Great. Right. So perfect. So the core question is, since you agree that he was crucified and he was real, so the question is, did Jesus rise from the dead? Right. So if Jesus really did die and rose from the dead, that changes everything about life, death, and God's promises. So if he didn't rise in Christianity, it collapses, right? Because the moral and spiritual claims all fall apart. So number two, which is I'm going to get into the evidence to why Jesus most likely resurrected. So number one is the empty tomb. Women discovered the tomb; it was found empty. In first century Jewish culture, um, women were considered like unreliable witnesses, I would say. They were considered unreliable witnesses in this Jewish culture in the first century. So if the story was made up, the gospel writers could have chosen men instead, right? Now there's 500 plus witnesses that Paul records. Over 500 people saw Jesus alive in the book of First Corinthians, his letters to the churches. So even skeptics, right, admit that mass hallucinations or fabrications are extremely unlikely in that case because people like to point out maybe they were hallucinating, which I would think is unlikely. There's eyewitnesses that died for their testimony. Peter, John, and many others were willing to be executed for claiming they saw the risen Jesus. And people do not die or rarely die for something that was false. There is a spread of Christianity after the so-called resurrection. So a small group of frightened followers, 12 people, became bold preachers in Jerusalem and then across the Roman Empire. And this rapid spread is historically difficult to explain if the resurrection never happened. So it matters, right? Resurrection validates Jesus' teachings and promises of eternal life. I wouldn't say it's just spiritual, it's a historical claim that's supported by sources and many eyewitnesses.
Okay. What about God? Because I believe that Jesus was a living being, but what about God in his spiritual form? Like, let's take it back to the Old Testament. Think stories like Noah's Ark or Moses parting the sea. There's no historical evidence for any of that. So why do we believe in it?
Okay, so I'm look, how do I put this? So the need for God, right? If Jesus was real, miracles are at least plausible. But where does his power come from, right? So the Old Testament story describes God as the ultimate creator and moral lawgiver. Now, if you say that the Jesus did really resurrected, I gave evidence that Jesus most likely resurrected. Um, where would this power come from, right? So there's evidence from creation. Once again, the universe has. Oh, wait. Okay, so you're asking for evidence of the Old Testament stories.
Yeah. Why do we believe in them?
Old Testament stories. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so for example, number one, there's fulfilled prophecy. So the Old Testament contains like hundreds of detailed prophecies that were about Israel, the Messiah, and then like world events. For example, in Micah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Micah chapter 5 verse 2, it predicts the Messiah will be born in Bethlehem hundreds of years. That they stated this hundreds of years before Jesus. Matthew chapter 2 verse 1 through 6 confirms the Old Testament. That's one of the reasons there's many prophecies that are fulfilled with like hundreds of years later when Jesus came. And number two, there's consistency across centuries. So the Old Testament was written like less than 100 years by many authors, yet it still maintains like a thematic and like theological consistency. Themes like God's justice, mercy, plan for humanity. I would say this consistency would support unifying divine source rather than purely human intervention. Number three, there's archaeological collaboration within this in the Old Testament. So many Old Testament people events are confirmed by archaeology. Things like kings like David and Hezekiah, cities like Jericho, Jerusalem, practices like inscriptions, political events mentioned in the Bible. But yeah, archaeology it will support the historical framework of the Old Testament. um, I would say, yeah, it shows and like reflects real people and cultures.
Okay, but if these stories are so consistent and reliable, why haven't we found, physical evidence of it? Like Noah's Ark, it was huge, right? Why haven't we found pieces of it? Because
Pieces.
there's absolutely nothing.
Right. So when I say consistent, I meant like the Old Testament was consistent, like the book itself. But I would say the Old Testament, the evidence of Noah's Ark. So there's literal versus historical evidence. So the Bible doesn't always intend for every story to leave direct physical traces. So Noah's Ark, even if it was literal, I think it's literal. Wood and organic material decay over thousands of years. In the absence of surviving pieces doesn't disprove the event. I wouldn't say no evidence disproves something. Um, and it depends on the situation, I would say. But number two, there is global flood evidence. Geologists see evidence of massive regional floods, like in the ancient Near the East, for example, like the Black Sea flood in 560 BCE, or other large floods in Mesopotamia. Also, there is a scientific event of it raining for 2 million years. I don't know if you know about that, but that's a time period scientifically where it rained for like 2 million years. Um, so the point of Noah's Ark, of that story is theological and moral, right? God judges sin, preserves humanity, and establishes covenant with creation. So many historical stories survive only in written or oral form, but physical evidence isn't always necessary to establish the truth of the narrative's core message. So and then my last point, archaeological patterns. So archaeology, oh my goodness, I hate that word. Historians find supporting evidence for the cultures, the tools, the regions described in Genesis, where Noah's Ark story is told. It actually it shows that the narrative fits the historical world that the ark depicts. So even without the ark itself, the story is still grounded in real history.
Okay, I've got another question. Do you believe in dinosaurs?
Yes.
And do you believe that dinosaurs existed way before humans were on Earth?
Existed before humans were on Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay,
But
so
look,
I would say yeah.
my bad. My bad.
Okay, because if if you think yeah, then why did they? Because if that were the case, then that would mean like the Earth would have to be like pure, right? Because sin wasn't there yet, since Adam and Eve weren't there to like allow sin into the world. So how could they have died? How could the dinosaurs have died such a horrific death
Wait, you
if
said what?
sin
I'm
wasn't a
confused.
thing?
I'm confused. What do you mean?
Okay, so you agree dinosaurs were here before humans, right?
I would say during and before humans.
And why is that?
Because I would say the Bible actually shows. I would say the Bible shows that dinosaurs existed during humans. But yeah.
Um, can you provide a scripture?
Yes. So in the book of Job, chapter 40, verse 15 to 24, it doesn't say dinosaurs, but that was because the word dinosaur didn't exist until like the 1800s. But the behemoth, oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say dragons could be dinosaurs. But yeah, Behemoth, which is in Job chapter 40, and Leviathan, which is in Job chapter 41. Some scholars suggest that these could describe real massive animals, potentially dinosaurs, because it also describes them as a tail as big as a cinder tree. I don't know if you know how big a cinder tree is, but it's pretty huge. But yeah.
All right, then. I have one last question.
Yep.
Why would God allow, innocent people to endure such, terrible suffering? For example, 400 years of slavery.
400 years of slavery. Oh, the when the Israelites suffered.
No, I mean, I'm referring to the African American.
Oh, yo, I got. What did I say? Oh well.